When you design a character, you're playing with people's expectations of you. Depending on what character I'm doing, it makes me more brave. For example, I won the all-time record for holding a lit fire torch in my teeth. The record is in the book under my name, but it was the power that those characters give me that really got it. When I put on these personas, people treat me totally differently. The character I'll be doing for Fool Us is inspired by Mae West and Eartha Kitt, all those amazing, powerful women of this gone-by era. I created that from something that was truly inside me. I'm still blown away by how little control I feel like I have. Like when she takes over, I'm just a little voice in the back of my head waiting for her to finish her show. The real reason I'm here is to introduce the world to Lucy. You want to meet her? Showtime, darling.
Please welcome Lucy Darling.
Thank you so much. I'm so very excited to be here. Oh my. You are such a handsome crowd. You're so handsome. And you're so handsome. And you're so handsome. And I'm sure you have a lovely personality. Well, I simply adore magic. Although I do think the word magic is slowly being taken away from us magicians by all these as-seen-on-TV advertisers. I mean, really. Magic eraser? Well, I don't think so. Magic marker? Absolutely not. Magic bullet? No. Not only is it not magic, it's not even a bullet. Darling, do you know what it does?
Blends things, I think.
It makes smoothies. The least magical of all the beverages. You know, I tried putting a deck of cards and a rabbit inside one time to be sure. No. I don't understand all of this. I mean, magic dry cleaning, magic car wash, magic delivery that takes 14 days. Well, that's hardly magic. If it were magic, it would look like this. Oh my! Our package has arrived. What is it? What is it? What is it? Well, it's just an order form. For books. Boo. Darling, what's your name?
Stephen.
Stephen. Stephen, darling, may I ask you a question?
Sure thing.
Can you read?
I can.
Excellent. Would you do me a favor and pick a book there, perhaps one you recognize?
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Let's go with that one. Oh, or you could pick 50 Shades of Grey. Who's that for? Interior designers with depression? But no, we're going to go with Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Is that okay with you?
Sure thing.
Now, I understand with magic delivery, all I have to do is hold the bag open to the sky, and the book shall simply fall from the heavens. All right, I sense you're a bit skeptical. But let's get into the fun of it, shall we? Everyone, wiggle your fingers at the bag. What? Stop it, it's too ticklish. Don't do it. Stephen, stop. 1, 2, 3. Stephen, is that it? Stephen, it's about magicians. Oh, I simply adore magicians. You know, I must thank you all very much for being so very kind. Oh, so very kind to me today. I can honestly say I found each and every one of you charming. Thank you.
Lucy Darling!
Stop, you'll tire yourself out.
So how long have you been performing?
Well, I have been performing this way, if you know what I mean, for about...
As Lucy.
As Lucy for about 2 years, just under 2 years. I did it for the first time at the Melbourne International Magic Festival. I had never done anything this elaborate, and I must say, everyone I mentioned it to thought it was a terrible idea and I should never do it. And so I thought, you know what I'll do? I'll go to the other side of the planet, and then if no one likes it, no one will ever find out. And out of 65 other acts that were at the festival, I won the award for Best Comedy Magic Show.
Wow.
So everyone found out.
That's fantastic. Kristen. And sometimes you might not be Lucy.
Yes, sometimes I'm other people. I'm a whole bunch of different magicians, you see.
Well, this is great, because then you can just come back as different people.
That is true. I have worked at the same event as several different people and had the people booking it not notice.
All right. Well, now, back to Lucy. Let's find out what Penn and Teller thought.
Well, we've known you for years, and this is the first time we've met Lucy. It's pretty great thing. We mostly know your sideshow stuff.
Yeah,
and
that's
all of
correct.
that forever, yeah. But this is a great act. Magicians don't talk all the time about characters, and yet really committing to one is always a beautiful, beautiful
Well,
thing.
thank you.
And it was it's a great act, and also it was educational, you know, because I like to consider myself a fairly well-read fellow, and I always thought that the Goblet of Fire came out in the winter. I was almost sure to come out in the winter, like around Christmas time. But now I see it was a very popular book, and it came out in the spring and then again in the fall, didn't it? It came out both those times. And there, after all, I thought it was in the winter, you know? That was the thing that confused me. It's a great routine.
Thank you very much. Darling, I do think I have been had. But if the boys are very good, perhaps they can have me again sometime.
Oh, please.
Okay, well, so you didn't fool them, but you certainly entertained us. Thank you, Lucy darling. Thank you. More Fool Us is on the way, so sit tight. That goes for you too, Penn and Teller. Don't move.